tone this down. AoE talents.
We don't have any druids. That
Yes,
sucks.
please.
Okay.
Don't we need a pod 4 and 5, or do we plan on killing it in 3 pods?
Yeah, good call.
At least pod 4. Pod 5 tends to be like who doesn't have the debuff goes in.
Good call.
You could put the Demist and Celia in the pod 4. That's what we do.
Okay.
When do we lust on this fight?
Right away.
Beginning.
Ick.
35%.
Never.
Sadly. On ENR, well, that's different though. Doesn't really help you.
We lust over behind. It's
Don't
like, oh
stay
shit.
in for like more than 20. Get out at 20 because it hurts on Mythic.
Yeah, I will link a record for that. I guess.
There's a weak arm?
Yeah. Actually, yeah, it's fine. You just look at your stacks. Initially you couldn't see stacks, but they changed it. Forgot about that. So, I guess I want to make sure everyone's here.
That range, the charge whirlwind, that's pretty deadly, right? Rage wants to watch out for that.
It's always
Yeah.
deadly.
I'll actually link some stuff.
Does anybody have a strength flask? Hello?
Have fun.
Oops.
I could probably make one.
I have one. It's too late. Where the fuck are you? Fucking monkey jumping around.
Sorry, let me just headbang here. Male undead bust downs.
Yep.
You know you can't copy those cross realm.
You said you can?
Cannot.
No.
The links
Huh?
cross realm.
Do you know who you're talking to?
Who the fuck do you think you're talking to?
Honestly, didn't know.
Like, if you can put it in a paste bin and put the link in Discord, that would work, but you can't copy the...
I think.
Yeah.
Are those the same ones that we have in our rating channel?
Yep. I'm just gonna do one. Only one's really important. Just gonna do the Bladestorm one.
Whereabouts
ready?
in the rating channel are they?
Yeah.
Did you already
How far
explain it,
back?
Katsuma?
Might be interfaced instead.
You didn't know, Danny. You've been here the whole time. Alright. I'm just gonna place the Bladestorm one.
Wait, which one should I use? Assault or Assault High?
Both. I guess both. It's pretty obvious. Okay, so the Bladestorm one tells you if you're standing in Bladestorm. Just kind of, I mean, it should be obvious, but there's a lot of shit going on, so that is going to be the source of most of like the unnecessary damage. Definitely recommend everyone get that one. The other two are just like kind of reminders of how many stacks you have if you're in the pod and when to get out, which is at 20, same heroic. If you feel you don't need the other two, that's fine. Especially if you're not going in. Okay, so Mythic, it's actually like very similar. There's very few differences. First one, there's going to be a ton of bombs, like a lot more bombs. So, and they can spawn under your feet, so you need to constantly look out under your feet. If we have a lot go off, it's a wipe. They do a lot of damage. second thing, most obvious, is they're going to spawn bats. Periodically, they don't need to be tanked. They don't deal damage, but they immediately start a channel that will knock anyone out of the pod if they complete the channel. So those need to be killed ASAP.
Those are top priority.
Yes, always.
They're vital.
In conjunction with that, if you remember in Heroic, when you go in the pod, you get a debuff that forces you to not go in for 3 minutes, I think. Maybe it's 5, whatever. If on Mythic, that is permanent, that debuff. So if you go in a pod once, you cannot go in for the rest of the pull.
Which
so
is why killing
getting
bats is vital.
Right. If you get knocked out, it's really bad.
It does wear off towards the end. Like,
it's permanent the whole fight. If you go in a pod, you have a debuff for the entire fight. No, Heroic it wears off. Mythic it does not.
Right. Other than that, it's basically the same.
Shock grenades.
Shock grenades, yeah, that's right. So if you get it's going to periodically put shock grenades on people. It's going to be like a circle around you. At the end of the debuff for that circle, it will stun you and everyone inside the circle. So you need to run towards the edge of the room. Yeah. Like,
don't hit the tanks either. And if you're going into the pod and you have shock grenade, you need to wait. Because that isn't going to hurt us not having the debuff for a few seconds, but you're going to shock the tanks if you go in and immediately detonates. And then the tanks will be stunned. So don't go in, just wait for it to expire before you go in.
I found that out the hard way last week.
it's good to know. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So one like kind of subtlety with that shock grenade thing, seems like it might be a good idea to run out to Africa, but the bombs, I actually don't know if this happens in Heroic, but you will definitely see it here. The bombs, after a few minutes, will expire and blow up and apply the regular debuff as if someone ran over them. So Pod 3, of course, can clear the bombs, but you have a limited number of casts for the bomb clearing thing in Pod 3. So ideally, what we want to do is cluster all the bombs like in an area. So we're going to try and be like marker. Kind of in between like purple and the boss, this first part. You can, I guess you can run towards the mid-ish, but melee are going to be in melee range. Just try and be like close. So if you have a thing and you're running out, don't run out to Africa because you're going to put extra bombs out in spots where it'll be difficult to clear.
So Pod 3 has to pay attention and try to clear the ones that are going to expire first, especially if they're hitting a huge clump. So that's why it's really important that you do stay near these markers to begin with, so that those bombs are the ones that get cleared first, because it's important that that happens. Otherwise, if you like are out in Narnia and then the bombs all expire and there's like 20 of them out in Narnia because you decided to run out there, then we have 20 debuffs of the fucking mines because they're going to expire.
So wait a second. You want us to bring shock grenades towards the group then?
No, away.
Towards the edges.
Towards the edges.
Okay.
But, like,
so
if we're on Pod 3 and we get shock grenade, we'll be on this side or on the other side over here, just depending on where you're at. But you're going to be up against like the wall here where you can't back up anymore.
So
okay.
Everybody else will be
Just making
towards
sure.
here.
for Pod 1, roughly blue marker and green marker.
Okay, that's in line with what I normally do. For a second there, I thought you wanted them all on the left. Okay.
And for the Fusillade pod 2, when we put those down, they have to go along this green line in the center so that everybody who does not have shock grenades is going to be hit by them. Do not put them just wherever the fuck you feel like it, anywhere around here. They have to be along this line. Otherwise, it's just going to fuck us when it comes down to shock grenades and people are just going to get stunned.
So do I need to do anything, or can I just chain lightning?
Pod 2. Yeah, so I guess Pod 2 and Pod 3, the stun things can be kind of dangerous. They don't exactly overlap with the Fusillade. That's the big AoE damage thing that we all stack under the dome. but it's really close. So you need to, if you have the stun thing, obviously you need to get out so you don't stun everyone in under the dome, but you need to be able to run back in quickly. I usually go around skull-ish, and if you have a speed boost to get back in, it's good to use it there. Also, don't be afraid to use personals if you have the bombs will do big damage to you. So if you're low, you definitely need to use a personal. That's pretty much the best time to do it. You can immune them. I don't know if Ice Block will clear it and stun everyone automatically, so I'd still run out with that.
Yeah, cloak does. If you clear it, it will stun everyone.
Okay, yeah, so definitely run out and then stun. Is there any questions?
I can't use the portal, so that's cool. I just won't help summon.
All right, let's do this, boys. Let's one-shot this.
Leroy.
Make sure you're paying attention to who's in the
Does
pod.
anybody need loot from this boss?
When do we list?
4, 3, 2, 1.
This is one engagement. You've left your flanks exposed.
Oh.
4,
Watch your step.
2, 1.
No one alive.
That's got the first one.
Jesus, that bat got annihilated.
I can't get it for a while though, so now you guys gotta do that.
Put this here, Nella.
2 bombs. That?
That's up.
Run out the shop thing.
You want to take her more towards the center.
Okay.
Out.
1.
Let me wait for this thing to...
That's fine. I was just telling you, saying you.
I don't really want to get people fucked over. Yeah, like that.
Interrupt the pyro. Good.
Bat.
That, yeah. It's pretty nice.
Mines in melee, careful.
Yeah. We have a guy in range before we can get a taunt.
4,
Melee, don't be afraid to taunt or
2, 1.
another. We want to get a 20 poke.
I'm getting beat on again.
Next pod.
I'll just go first. It's fine.
Just make sure you're dispelling at 9 stacks of the up on people.
2, 1.
Get up, get under.
Watch the blade storms.
Kill the bat.
That bat's gonna go off.
I got knocked out. Only got 2 down.
It's because bats started to kill.
This happens every time on this one. Trigger.
New bat.
4, 3,
Cooking.
2, 1.
New bat.
Get him up. Dark.
Right.
Get him up.
2 more bats.
There's 2 up over on the other side. There's one to drop one way.
Someone's gonna need to interrupt that pyromancer if it goes again.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Kaboom!
No one alive. 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got him. I'm trying to get over there.
I have calculated your odds.
Alright, just give it one for practice.
4,
3, 2, 1.
Someone click the thing. So, okay.
enjoy my inventions.
Oh god, there's so many bats.
4,
Are we just like
We have a lot of people dead. That's
1.
why.
Begin firing on my mark.
I have white protection down.
run over bombs?
Do not release.
There's so many more mines in this
Die
version.
quickly so he can res us.
Dark run over bombs?
Dark, die.
Or just sit down? Just gonna sit.
Last stand.
Yeah, no.
Do not release. It's a far run back.
Is melee training the bats?
Everyone needs to help.
Okay,
Yeah.
so tanks should probably not be like facing the boss toward the bat.
The
Fucking over
boss
melee.
should face towards the pod, but the reason you want to keep it in the center is so that we don't have to worry about whether or not she's facing somewhere else. So we can kind of cleave the bats as well as hit her.
I'll put a tome down.
And so you don't get stunned by the shock grenade. That's also a thing.
Yeah, remember, can't be in front of the boss ever.
Saw two of those demonic charges coming towards me, and I like looked for a spot to blink too, and there's just mines everywhere.
That's when you knew it was over.
I was like, "Fuck!"
Ew, he fucked up.
I plugged my keyboard in. I'm not using a controller anymore. We're fine.
Definitely double check your talents. Make sure you have all AoE. It's a lot of cleave.
Yeah, so definitely the first bat that comes up, I'll get that one. And then I can get the double set just before I get out, like in pod 1.
Okay. Yeah. One thing I didn't mention, if you're in the pod, there's a new ability, number 3, that will instantly kill any bats, but it's a really long cooldown, so
I'm not in a pod, am I, Cuts?
you're not.
No,
Good.
but that doesn't mean you won't be in one later.
Yeah.
It depends on how far we have to go to kill the boss. But the debuff doesn't go away, so the other people
5,
assigned can't go back
4,
in.
3,
Idiot.
2, 1.
One engagement you will not walk away from.
Yeah, and I got pissed, you would fucking know that!
2,
Obliterated, Doctor.
Beat. How bad is that? Good job.
I got that one.
Yeah, Mike, I'm just gonna face the shit away from the bat so that there's not gonna hit.
Show these weaklings why we
Still that's gonna hit by it.
in the cosmos.
Two bats.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Schultz, you see an ad in ring?
What?
Taunt. You see an ad taunted melee? To pick up.
I can fade in a second.
Moving dark. Fat Mike, can you pick it up first? There's still stacks.
Alright, carefully move. Yep, we have 3 stacks.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Better get Darth Blunts up.
Sure.
Kill those bats.
Yeah, Beerus, Dark Flux.
2 more bats.
2 bats on the left.
One's about to stun the whole. Yeah.
Sorry, I was a bit late, Thunder.
No, I was still standing there.
2 more bats.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Have a cooldown or something, you should use it.
Cuts, you want me to go in first or you? Next set.
I can do it.
4,
Dark
2, 1.
Kill the pyromancer. Kill the pyromancer. X.
Yep. Someone else like be on top of the interrupts for that. Danny, maybe. I think it's white, but
Interrupted.
1.
someone click right now. Ice, you want to be on top of clicking?
Yep.
I'll call it.
No mercy!
Yeah, I can't survive that.
I have calculated your odds of survival.
It's okay. Do we have white protection?
I have white protection.
I do too. I just have Cloak on.
Alright, run over bombs.
Gotcha. I threw down a pylon.
No mercy!
Doing better.
Is that everything though? That's it?
It's
Yeah, just doing loops.
It's fucking easy shit right there. It's a good thing I watched the video.
The first pod is deceptively easy because the pod has an ability that hits the mobs or makes them take more damage. It's gonna get pretty rough later we go on.
Yeah, as we're transitioning pods, you should be finishing ads always. The only reason I don't on the first one is because I normally just get in the pod first.
I just brought up that one in particular. If you leave that caster alone and everybody runs away, it one-shots people.
Yep.
Can you grip the caster?
Yes.
Okay. That one in particular is really good to grip up. The other ones will like follow us over, but yeah, if we could like grip that over and make sure we are on top of interrupts. That's like a heroic mechanic, but it becomes like deadly here. I'm trying to mouse over interrupt as many as I can, but I do go in the third pod, so. Oh, it's all good. That leap.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is one engagement you will not walk away from.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hope you enjoy my adventures.
4, 3, 2, 1.
No one alive!
What's this punching noise?
It's just standing in a whirlwind.
Fake news.
That's the easily that. It's the biggest source of avoidable damage. Here's some ads in range. carefully make your way over.
Oh.
Get him up, missed him.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Someone else click. One person click. Nice click.
Got it, got it, got it.
I got knocked out, and I got 2 up.
I'm getting in after this shot.
Chill. Cuts, man.
Nah.
We need a blanket for the end of this. Someone to get the last one, maybe. Right?
Getting this.
Are we gonna need another person in the pod at the end for the last?
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Who's gonna do it?
I'll get someone to jump in for me.
Once I get the second one up, I'm jumping out, so need one. Hop in.
Yo, I can grab this thing. Just tell me when.
And I can get it. It's a little further back. It's a little further back. Popping a little early.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Pat.
Show these weaklings why we are the dominant force in the cosmos.
Last person in.
Mike, see if you can get over there and taunt right away.
Don't forget the Pyromancer.
Watch your step.
4,
Nice, you're clicking this. I'll say when.
1.
Right now. I'll kill these back.
2 bats.
Bat. Kill this one.
Watch your step.
4, 3, 2.
I'm clicking a second early.
Click it, yeah. Get in when you can, Ice.
Going in now.
3 bombs expiring. 2 more coming up.
You can see him. Kill those.
Repositioning.
4 more.
Oh, I'm dead. 20 seconds. Big heals on Dog. Fat Mike. He needs an
I
external.
got the next bat.
5 seconds, get him an external. Hope if you can spirit
Someone
him in
click.
3 seconds. Can you spirit him now? I need a B-res ASAP.
It's gonna be a wipe.
Yeah, let's try and stay alive a little bit. I wanna if we can get a bomb to expire. I don't think any of them are.
It's the swirlies right there. One's right by purple.
Yeah, you see, it's like it puts a little red like bomb icon on top.
2, 1.
Yeah, I got you. I just
Try to die in 19 seconds.
Run over
I've
bombs.
got a soulstone too, so.
Yeah, we were hitting mad bombs. We had 4 stacks at least 4 or 5 times there.
A lot of them were just naturally expiring. I was killing them wrong.
How many charges do we get?
What do you mean, charges?
I thought there was a limited number of times we can cast that.
It's on a cooldown.
Oh, I got you.
As many times as we can within the window. You just really cannot be in there higher than 20 safely.
Like the first thing you do when you get into a pod is you use number 2 for pod in 2 and 3. So that you get that on cooldown and you can use it as many times as you can.
I think the cooldown does persist between people though, because whenever I get in, it's on like a 7-second
does.
cooldown. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
I'm talking mostly like the first people that get in. Like the first thing I do when I get in pod 2 is I smash number 2 and put it down. So I can try to get more down than just the 3.
There you go.
Yeah, if you do hear a punching sound though, it means you're within the whirlwind.
That was funny. What's that punching sound?
Fake news.
It's like
I know. I heard the first time I heard it, I was like, "Oh, okay, that's the weak orb," but I had to laugh when DW.
GTFO smashes, like it gives you a fucking alert,
It-
like, hello, you retard, move.
That I think that Weakor also did it when you have shock grenade, doesn't it? Or was it just at the same time? Maybe I don't know.
Are the bats called screaming shrikes?
Yes.
Yeah, I was just asking because somebody held their mic down so I could hear it.
Right.
Because there's no way that I was standing in anything.
Yo, Danny, are you gonna teleport out? You're gonna die. There's a gank coming top lane.
Obviously, the whirlwind is really obvious in the first pod, but it can be really easy to miss in the second pod. So that's why we do that.
Throwing a G's down by the entrance. Sorry.
Oh, good. We've seen it all. It's just practice now.
Practice? You mean kill shot?
You talk about practice.
Yes. Entropic Blast is spell damage. Some of it is on the foot. I mean, when we're wiping, we tell people to run over bombs, so Scout is probably not really accurate. I'll probably go by logs and look at like the first 90% of the fight. Blade Storm though.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is one engagement you will not walk away from.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch feet. A lot of bombs. Good job.
You enjoy my adventure.
Do that.
4, 3, 2,
And I'm out.
1.
We have 3 stacks of bomb, be careful.
Watch feet.
They're gone. Two bats.
2 bats.
Another bat.
Bomb right in melee, watch it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I think Celia. Oh no, that's Pope. Just click. We're good. Get over there. Ice, can you click this one? Click it now.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had bomb.
The bat, get the bat, get the bat.
Kill this bat.
Another
Dead good. Do you miss good or not?
Shock grenades, watch out.
Another bat.
This bat.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll click.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, I'm out. I already have 1 down over there. So if you can get 2 more and then 1 back over here. I'll help this out for myself.
Two bats. You got this one? I'm getting it.
4,
What the fuck, dude?
2, 1.
Look, you've got a. What you did too.
Shock grenade.
Try to get I suppose.
I got the first one.
This one. Oh, Fat Mike. Sorry.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Sorry, I had to let you take that one. I saw it be something.
I have calculated your odds of survival.
2 bats.
I'll kill.
Another bat.
Keeps putting that fucking stun on me.
Watch me.
I died in the middle of the cast.
It's okay. So like,
Got white protection.
Yeah, there's a pylon up.
I hope you enjoy.
I have soul
Maybe?
Stone, too. I have soul stone.
do not release. Tia's last time.
Okay, see who's got more haste there.
Oi, they fight.
So I noticed that
You do, I guess.
after the fuselage or whatever the ability is over, even though the bubble's up, there's still a lot of people in it. So as soon as that mechanic's over, you can get out of it because there's like a lot of shock grenades all stacked up in there.
Yeah. So once it stops being dark, you can get out of the bubble and go away. It is more important that you don't stun the entire raid if that means that you die. But you should just get out.
So I died.
NPD.
I swear he put like 4 on me in a row.
Do we?
Literal.
Did we ever 5 heal this?
Because what? I'm sorry.
Did we ever 5 heal this?
5 heal this? No, I don't believe so. I think we were 4 healing.
Okay.
That being said, we did have a holy paladin to
Yeah.
manage the fucking pods, so that it really wasn't an issue for the raid healers, and it kind of takes a lot of the stress out of healing.
Bareback Paladin's 102.
I can get on my paladin.
It's not like 100% necessary, but it's just easy because you can throw beacon on the fucking pod person and just heal as normal, and you pretty much never have to worry about them. We have 2 resto druids as well, so we throw a bunch of hots on them, and the paladin just beacons them, and it's game over for the pod person. They're straight.
It's up to the healers.
5 healing, we're already. It's like kind of slow anyway. We're probably gonna go through like 2 full rotations if you 5 heal. But
Yeah, and I don't know that. It's
Just
probably
try
for,
to-
like
It's hard to
change our
tell what our
strat.
speed's like if I just feel like we have a lot of people dead as well.
It's true. The thing. So
It's
if
not
you
necessarily a healing issue, you know, but it's just
yeah,
a little bit easier with it for sure.
right, definitely.
if you go through like 2 full rotations, the strat changes, and you have to like preemptively pop bombs during the first pod. Like you have to have a tank run around and pop them, because otherwise there's no way to clear everything in that 3rd pod.
That was the strat we tried to do at first, and it didn't work.
Yeah.
In the reclamations raid.
I think we can do it as is. As long as we all just live.
The problem with doing that is that the tanks can pop whatever bombs, but then people are still going to end up popping bombs. Like there's just always going to be one that spawns on melee, and somebody's going to end up stepping on it because it's underneath the boss. And then we end up with more stacks than we wanted, and healers can't keep up.
Is your paladin geared, Danny?
Yeah.
Big Danny?
It's not my, it's not as good as the priest, but there's heroic per week.
Yeah, let's try that if you don't mind.
Yeah, 1 sec.
Bro, I don't have a paladin.
Holy paladins are super strong this tier.
There was a time where they weren't.
No, they've been pretty good all expansion, honestly.
I just meant since they made the game.
Oh.
There have been times when they weren't good, yeah.
Yeah, there definitely has been times where Holy Paladin was not good, but this expansion, not really. Rest
It's because
Holy Paladins kind of ruled this expansion. Holy Priests have been strong the whole time, so like they never really got overshadowed, but they weren't at the top. It's unfortunate.
the Holy Paladins got buffed because Tyrion died and he was hogging all the light.
Yeah, dude.
That's why I have Ashbringer.
Wait, you have Ashbringer too?
Trashbringer.
Trashbringer.
Assbringer.
I'm sad that there is actually somebody in our guild that's named Trashbringer, and I'm like, damn, missed opportunities. It's a perfect fucking name because I'm a trash can.
Speaking of Ashbringer, where is he? Isn't he altered?
No.
Oh, no, that motherfucker
Never.
doesn't do shit. Yeah.
He barely even plays
He doesn't even fucking do Mythic Pluses. What, are you kidding me?
Yep.
What?
He's a bad dude.
He plays this game less than I do.
What's a Mythic Plus?
Matt shared lead, by the way. Kick.
I did my first 21 this week. I'm so proud of me.
Yo, Danny, I know what a Mythic Plus is.
What is that?
On rank Q.
Right?
You should probably not have him going in on the second pod then.
You mean
The first pod?
You should not have him going in on any pod then because.
no? We still had Ellie go in before.
Really?
Yeah, he was in the first or pod 1, round 2, first one.
Oh, okay. So does that mean like we actually have to heal him now?
Mhm.
Yeah, we never put our Holy Paladin in just because they were like the pod healer.
We did because it helped get him mana back. Because you're not doing anything but the pod.
Mm-hmm.
It was just easier.
And at that point, I had just drank, and my innervate was coming up, and Clum was had his innervate up too. So like the two of us could handle it while he was in the pod.
I think I'll just put him in like very first, so it's not as much stress on you guys because I'll be doing bloodlust.
Good idea.
So I'll go. Okay. But then I got to move my raid frames twice.
What?
I have to move them out of the way so I can get the bats.
I just did a target macro and it works pretty well. But I feel your pain. Until I did that, it was garbage.
I tried that before and it didn't work.
It worked for me.
Just don't use mods.
What?
Link it, I guess.
This is why I use Aperture and just move my fucking screen up and put my raid frames underneath it. That's perfect.
No, I mean I have to move Voodoo out of the way.
How much Monopoly money?
Can we get Hellstones again, please?
How do you move Voodoo during a fight?
You
Carefully.
just uncheck lock panels.
Yeah, you unlock it. I was gonna say I sometimes forget that I have my grid unlocked, and will like move it when I'm trying to target somebody and be like, "Son of a bitch!"
Like I usually move it off the side, you know, for this, and then as I'm getting out, I move it back.
Or you just don't put it there.
I put it there.
Try
Want to fight with me? You want to fight?
Try the macro still. I put it in Discord.
See, on my stream, you can see I have a black bar underneath the bars of my character, and underneath it is nothing. I literally just used an add-on that moved my screen up so I could put shit in the nothingness.
Text me or
Frank, should I be able to target them right now or not until later, right?
No,
Until later. Until they're up.
Yeah, so The Admiral targeting macro that I have works to be able to switch back, because sometimes that's actually under my shit too.
You should link yours in Discord. If yours is different.
No, it's identical.
Alright.
I mean, like if it hadn't targeted one, it wouldn't put it on cooldown, right?
It would.
If it hadn't targeted the bat?
Yeah, I think you can accidentally target something else and use it.
Well, then I don't have positive proof that it worked, but I'll see.
Tia?
Yeah, I'm ready. I was just making that macro.
How dare you?
Fucking
Wait,
mod
anyone gonna-
users.
Bunch of users.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is one engagement you will not walk away from.
4,
I hope you enjoy
2,
my adventure.
1.
No one alive!
Yeah, no, / tar screaming strike works.
You don't target my wife every time you use that?
Whoa!
Hey.
That would be shrew.
4,
And that
2, 1.
No one alive!
Out.
Watch your step.
The only problem with that is
Four, 3, 2, 1.
2 bats.
them.
Res here. One more over there.
I have Soulstone. You want me to just use that?
Sure.
You got this first one cuts?
Yep.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Clicking, get ready.
Safe to spread.
Bat.
I have cooldowns. I'll take 3 if you want to reset.
I guess I was like still in the cone there. That's kind of bullshit.
2 bats.
Double bat. Stack up after a shock.
Yeah. Ice click, ice click.
I got the shock. I can't. Someone click.
Wait a second. Go ahead.
Look at this guy hitting me.
I already have 1 over there. So maybe we could get 2 and then come over here again.
I gotta reset.
That.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Four, 3,
Bat.
2, 1.
No one alive!
Double bat.
This is Yudo. Something.
Watch your step.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Kill its bat. I'll one shot next
Bat,
one.
bat.
I hope you enjoy my adventures.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Begin firing on my mark.
Again, there's.
What are we doing in that situation, guys?
7 bombs.
That was my fault. They were before going off naturally.
No
versus white.
We can honestly stack those a little tighter. There's no reason why you can't hug a bomb after one goes down.
I don't have a Soulstone. See, Lady of Cloak. So yeah, the only problem with that macro is as soon as you get in and the special action bar replaces your regular action bars, and I had that macro on my action bars.
It will. It'll still work. You just have to not put it on like the one through.
Yeah. Have it on like a separate one.
Yeah, have it like some different keybind other than the bar that it replaces.
Not gonna lie, I just click them.
You can't click them if they're not there. Oh, the bats? Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
That's what you end up doing if you don't have your fucking healing frames in the way, Ret Paladin.
You trying to fight me?
No, I'm trying to tell you why that doesn't work.
You hard cast her,
the
did?
healing frames covered up.
Yeah, I don't have that problem because I'm not
Yeah.
retarded.
That's
So
why.
I don't
So
even
are
have
you
a problem with my healing frame.
Yo, just hit enter and type it out. No big deal.
Yeah, dude. I actually sometimes grid doesn't naturally work with the pods. I have to enable pets on grid, which I usually keep disabled. Whenever we do this boss, I turn it on. Sometimes I forget to fucking turn it on. I have to /tar the pod people. Fucking is ridiculous to try and do that in the middle of the fight.
Voodoo literally never let me not target them. It just before used to show me that they were in a vehicle and I could heal the vehicle.
The first
So,
week, yeah,
Voodoo's
we
better.
had that problem, but they fixed
Nuh-uh.
it.
No, they didn't. I was able to heal the first week we did this. I was able to heal the pod people.
Yeah,
So-
they're actually right on Voodoo. There was other people that were using other stuff that couldn't target them too.
So cuts. Do we need to be tighter with those mines?
I mean, we always can. I think I played it kind of poorly though.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt anybody.
Yeah, you did.
It's okay, but we weren't talking about anything relevant. I was just mocking everybody. That's what I always do.
I was slow to get there, and then I got a shock grenade, so I was really, really late in getting in.
Well, if you have a shock grenade right when we start, I can go in first. I mean, we can interchange that.
I think I'm just gonna pay more attention to the boss energy and be there as soon as that phase starts, so I can go in instead, and I shouldn't even get it.
Okay.
You won't have to call for bats not one time if you keep my boy Biggie Blunts up.
That's not even true in normal Mythic. With reclamations. I don't want to hear it.
Normal Mythic?
That's bullshit.
Normal
Normal Mythic raid.
This is
That
Mythic
we do
Plus,
every
you
week.
guys.
You trying to fight?
This is a plus 15.
No.
Too bad.
Hope you enjoy my invention.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Out.
And
It's alright. I can survive.
Oops, sorry, Nella.
Watch your step.
Guilty, combat shock to great range, please.
What?
The shock trooper at range. If you taunt them, it's really useful.
4, 3,
They RP well, and they'll go into melee, which we can go to town. Please.
Watch your step.
Sorry, there's bombs everywhere over here.
It's alright. I'm gonna start next pod. Get him.
How the fuck did I just have a 2 stack?
Dark. DM, we're going for DM, get in SLP.
I got in.
1.
It's down. Ice is in the pod. Killing bat.
Oh, I should have, but I clicked that thing.
I have like permanent threat on these bats.
Bats are up.
Trying to taunt him.
2 bats, 2 bats. I'll click them. Click them.
20 stacks, I'm getting out. There's none on the other side, whoever's in next.
Yeah, deceased, get up there.
You somehow righted this.
You're gonna need a second for mines.
Do we have 3 over here?
Can't get that fire?
No.
Alright, don't click. Okay, okay. Alright, click.
No shield?
We only have 2. No, there's 3.
Nice, you're on clicking, duty.
Oh, that was my fault that I was stunned. My bad.
I recommend not stacking them like that. So right now.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Nice, you're in the thing.
I'm on. I can't. I took it on 2.
Got someone else.
Jumping on some mines.
You want like a tank doing it or something? Like,
No, it was my fault.
The pods? No, absolutely not.
No, the things. It was my fault. I didn't realize. I thought we weren't clicking one. I thought we only had 2.
We got it. It's just silliness happening.
I have a soulstone too.
You guys are entrusting ice with responsible stuff, so what do you expect?
I released because I'm
Yeah.
retarded, so.
Let's get a tard closet down.
I mean, on pod 3, and after I get out of the second pod, I can click them if you want it to just be me. But somebody would have to do it when I'm in pod 2.
Dude, I got no problem doing whatever these things we need to do.
Does anyone have a neck enchant
I do, actually. I have one.
that's not on your neck?
No, sorry, bro.
Forgot to specify.
Dude, I'm so ready to chain lightning these ads again. Like, I love that we're wiping, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
You can sit on this all hour.
I know there's a lot going on, but let's see. Drillzo, Jackler, Darth Blunt, Evan V, Jolty should all have taunts. If you see an ad beating on a range, taunt them. Chances are you're a better target to like be hit, but also they'll get cleaved down way faster and shouldn't really be a problem. We're like losing a good amount of DPS having ads sit out in melee or sit out in range. If they're on melee and they get cleaved, it's way more efficient.
I need just a second. I'm good.
Juanito? Juanito Sheelan?
I'm here.
Alright.
I, Gammon, will save us.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is one engagement you will not walk away from.
4,
Hope you enjoy my
1.
adventures. No one alive! Watch your step.
2 bats.
4, 3, 2,
Out.
1.
Legion, show these weaklings why we are the dominant force in the cosmos. I am calculating your odds of survival. 0.
Four,
Watch your step.
2, 1.
Legion, show these weaklings why we are the dominant force in the cosmos. 4,
No.
3, 2, 1.
Get him up, Emma.
Yep.
4,
4, 3,
Who's clicking it?
1.
The end.
Beth?
I'll click.
1.
Oh, really?
That was me. I'm sorry.
I'm out. Already got one down over there. Try to get 2 over and then 1 here.
Clicking, it's a little bit further back.
4, 3, 2, 1.
No one alive! 4, 3, 2, 1.
Trying to get over there. But he should be casting shock anyway, so sure.
I hope you enjoy my adventure.
Let's watch the Pyromancer.
What Pyromancer?
1.
Good. Someone click. Nice.
Got it. 2 ads. Bat.
4 bombs.
Watch feet. I'll put a clear under there. Next.
Take 1 more dark, sorry.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, that's her up.
Clicking. Jumping in.
Good click.
I've got the next bat.
Try not to stand in front of the boss.
I'm drinking.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, clicking.
Take 1 more, sorry.
I've got the next bat.
Live, bros, live. Where are the ads though?
Get out with the
They don't
sun.
come out with this one. Come on next.
Alright, here we go.
Drinking.
Who's there?
4, 3,
One bomb's gonna go up naturally.
1.
Other one. Watch your feet.
Bats.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Just whenever your shit lines up, this is a good time to use the second pod too.
You wanna get out of 20 stacks? Add the back. So interrupt this guy in the back.
Too bad.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Other pyramids.
Alright, who's gonna get in this pod first?
Do you need me to do cuts?
Somebody else.
Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can grab
Yeah.
it.
Watch your feet, please. Watch your feet.
Kill ads as you go over.
Do you need me to do something? Oh, I'm stunned outside, so the next
Fun.
shit.
Just get in as soon as you can. Alright, thing going up.
Second boss if you haven't yet.
That fucking link, do you have? He missed. Excuse me.
Spanish drinking.
Is there enough on the second one?
Should I use a soul stone?
Yes.
Do like 2 over there max. And otherwise,
We have
land
double
on bet. Use 3 on the bet if you can.
Oh, it's on cooldown.
Clicking. That's okay.
Yeah, that's kicking me out anyway.
Ice Fire's not up.
Who can go? Jules go.
Hopping. There's a Stan in the middle.
Put the next one over here.
Bad.
4, 3, 2,
You're gonna get kicked.
Fade's still burning him.
Keep it together, we're fine. Watch your feet. This is you, Fed Mike finger.
I can't get this in Pyro Blast, I can't. Okay.
Anyone who can go in this next one. Danny, go in this one. One on the boss. Clear
Use,
any bombs that are going up.
Use it on
Watch
my
these
dead,
things in the back.
my dead body. My dead body, Danny. There's a whole bunch of mines over here.
Pyroblast just still back there.
I hope you enjoy my
Yeah, that's bad.
I just got kicked out. I didn't know what that third button did.
Kills
Kills
bats.
the
Some one shots of that, yeah.
Okay. That's actually what I used on, so. Just kind of.
Yeah, same. I've never seen it. I was like, yeah, pretty much. I was like, oh, see. There's like a 30-second cooldown. I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, we did good though.
Yeah, we did better. It's.
Should it last that long, or should we have killed them quicker?
No, DPS I would say was a lot behind, would be my
It was.
analysis.
Yeah.
It definitely was.
Well, I mean, our top DPS went heals for that attempt, so that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
It was also why we lasted that long, so.
Hey,
as long as we don't lose other people early, we should be fine.
Yeah, try not to stun the tanks with shock grenade, please, for the love.
Yeah, I fucked up. That was me.
Yo, is it
Oh,
actually?
it was not just one time. I mean, I got stunned like 4 or 5 times.
Is it actually viable to pop those mines one at a time after we've done one full rotation?
It's
'Cause-
really stressful on healers.
Okay.
We've tried it, and it's
just
really harsh.
I was gonna say I was doing it up until I died right after the third pod.
So like the biggest problem with that is that like while one person can be designated to pop so many mines within a certain period of time, there are still going to be people that will trip a mine by not watching their feet, or it spawns under the boss and then melee can't move because it's just under the fucking boss and you don't see it right away. There's just a lot of different circumstances in which more than the debuff you want is on everybody, and then the healers can't keep up.
Gotcha.
Fucking Spirit Link, though. Super dank demist.
Also, healers, you gotta dispel Chaos Pulse at 9 stacks. There's only 3 healers that were dispelling that last pull. I haven't looked at other pulls, but everybody needs to dispel that. We all need our mana, so no excuses.
You said add 9 stacks.
9 stacks. There's no point in dispelling it before that, because it'll just reapply. So once you see the 9 on there for Chaos Pulse, dispel it.
That makes people take more damage, so if you do that, you're saving.
If you're not tracking it, you should be. It's called Chaos Pulse is the debuff. It looks like a green meteor. Just a sec.
1 sec, rank.
No problem.
Yeah, that's a Fuse proc off those Pyroblasts is so good.
Master Spell on cooldown, dude.
Right? Oh, maybe I should use the Lust Helmet.
Just let us know when you're ready.
You're ready.
Spance.
Yeah, on it. Good.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is one engagement you will not walk away from.
4,
Watch
3,
your
2,
step.
1.
No one alive! Watch your step.
Four,
Out.
2, 1.
No one alive!
What's up with these ads?
It happens.
Watch the gator.
They charge random people.
I mean, where they're spawning.
How?
Also random.
I just want to kill the bats!
Let's get her up.
Four,
Watch your step.
2, 1.
No.
It's phasing. Carefully make your way over. Keep the guy interrupted.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Click him.
Bats.
Bat. Bat.
We got kicked out.
Damn.
We got 2 down.
I turned late, sorry. I got a cooldown though.
We have one for Dark Doc.
2 minutes.
Rib.
1.
I am behind the boss.
I got Aura Mastery for this.
I'm triggered.
I'm only able to get 2 up over there before I get kicked out. And someone to get 1 more.
Somebody grab these ads, please. Thanks, guys.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Someone click IQ click.
Clicking.
4, 3, 2, 1.
That. Who's going first? Someone watch interrupts on the guy from over here.
Next one.
Remember, Dark's over here. If we need to be resident, we're gonna need to kind of range.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Interrupt the dude. Nice grip.
Too bad.
You gonna die? Never mind.
Bat is gonna get it off.
Watch your step.
Thank you. Ice, you're up.
I'm stunned. Click that thing.
I got. Nope. Okay, good. We're good. I canceled. Should be okay.
Dropping the biggie blunts right now.
When we transition, let's get Doctor up. Res will come up as soon as we're going to the next spot.
4, 3,
Yeah, summon more ads, I dare you.
1.
This
In
boss
for the
doesn't
shield.
seem nice.
Clicking.
Oh. Okay.
Alright, can we get him up? 3 seconds.
Four, 3,
You there, Doc?
There's gonna be 2 bombs here.
Show these weaklings why we are the dominant force in the cosmos.
3 stacks. Use a personal.
No!
Spence is down, watch Misty.
Lots of mines behind the boss. Be careful. Bats up.
Running into mines.
3 stacks. Use a personal.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Yeah, that's why.
Show these weaklings why we are the dominant force in the cosmos.
Pure silliness.
You've left your flanks exposed.
See the damage cuts, man? The B next to the numbers.
Pretty good.
Did you change gear or no?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No. I'm thinking about using the gloves. Because Safuz, I only get it like during the transition when we're running.
If you can use Mass and Tangle Totem, and that should proc it.
What?
You okay there?
You
Did
think
just-
Earthquake would? You think Earthquake would do that?
Just waiting on Death Words and Ice Pants.
Gotta find the tomb. Alright, I'm ready. Trying out new shit.
You could also put in the spell ID. It's
Which is?
Hold up.
257974.
1 second.
I'll also screenshot it.
257974.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I'm not doing it wrong as well. The third ability has a long cooldown, right? So you use it on the first bat, then you just have to spam 1 for the rest of the bats?
No, you spam 1 on the boss that's up.
Yeah, so how do you kill the secondary bats after the
We
first
have
one's
to.
dead?
It is vital that the DPS that are not inside the pod kill the bats. That is top priority over the boss.
The number 3 ability
Yeah, the
goes on a long cooldown, correct? Or am I wrong?
Right. It does go on a cooldown.
Okay, so how do you kill the
you get
bats that
one
come after
kill.
the one while that's on cooldown? Just
The
with
rest of
the
the
first
DPS.
ability or the second ability?
No,
Or
you
both?
don't
none
miss
of
it.
them.
You just leave it alone, Mist.
Yeah.
Does anyone have a
DPS
deep?
kill it.
Okay.
Us
put a
DPS
record.
have to kill it, and if you get knocked out, then that's the DPS's fault.
But Nella Holmes.
Everyone else!
You might not understand what I'm saying. Holmes.
Homestead.
Dude, I am ready to trash can this
Ice
boss.
flare
You guys
again.
ready?
I'm good.
Oh, you're right, Biggie.
Always.
Right. The Godfather.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Could have been a contender.
1.
This is one engagement you will not walk
My
away
fault.
from.
4,
You enjoy
1.
Legion. Show these weaklings why we are the dominant force in the cosmos.
Watch your feet.
Watch your scan.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Legion. Show these
Out.
weaklings why we are the dominant force in the cosmos. I have calculated your odds of survival.
2 heads, 2 bats. Good job.
Watch your feet,
4,
Millet.
3, 2, 1.
Let's get Biggie up. Dark Flux.
Dead.
Jumping into mines?
Yeah, let's wipe. Oops.
Silliness.
Do not
Yeah, we need
read.
people to watch the feet a lot more. I noticed we had like 3 stacks a lot.
Is it random with the mines?
Yeah, well, they spawn near you, but they can't spawn under your feet. So no release.
So I'm definitely standing in the wrong spot because I'm standing on the right side of where we're at. Like where we start, I mean.
Market. I mean, you want to spawn near or stand.
Look where my totem's at. That's where I'm not standing. I'm standing on the other side of that.
Yeah, then you're spawning them to where we're running.
You'll find your treasure on the other end of this beast.
Left is not safe.
I'm tired of seeing this boss. It's over.
Hard pass.
I can't say that anymore, though.
I can't afford that.
So about that, Safuzes. Dank.
Oh,
Yeah.
Doctor, can you link me a Cephas, or whoever, link me a Cephas before?
Link it to you?
Yeah, I've literally never used Cephas.
How do I link it?
Shift right click, I think. It'll say when you hover over the name of it.
Or Biggie Pause. You just shift click it.
Did you get it, Guts?
That's the custom.
Perfect.
What is this? Oh, what's this ring on my screen now?
Oh my god.
Let me just make this 700 times bigger than it is. Importing 5 of them.
You wear a ring on each finger, or what?
Right? They're toe rings.
Oh, toe. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Toe.
He wears a ring somewhere else too.
It's helmet rings.
Like Lenny
His ear.
Kravitz.
Jesse, dude, I hope he wasn't too sick sticking around as long as he did.
He probably didn't need this boss.
Lol.
He's waiting until it's on farm.
Yeah, he's just waiting for that trinket that he needs. He's waiting for the boss that has his trinket.
5,
Grand Mathis?
4,
Good joke.
Why act like I'm not in the Discord still?
Fuck that guy.
You will not walk away.
4,
Real sick, dude.
2, 1.
Show these weaklings why we are the dominant force in the cosmos.
Too bad.
I hope you enjoy my inventions.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
No one alive!
Out.
I am calculating your odds of survival. 0.
Too bad.
Watch your step.
2, 1.
Leave no one alive!
Getting out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Careful.
Nice.
4,
Ice, can you click?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Get him up, I'll onk. I'm onking right now.
What's this fire?
Bat.
I'm at 4. I have one over there. Get 2 more and then one back over here.
Holding up, I'm going in.
Fire in the corner.
Somehow I dodged that.
Sorry, Derek.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Legion, show these weaklings why we are the dominant force in the cosmos.
1. Oh, my god. Watch the
Want me to get in?
Sure.
Ice is in.
How long till we can get done?
Minute 10.
That's my fault. That one.
Okay. Get under.
Lip bros.
Yeah,
Wow.
hailstones.
You jinxed me, man.
I taunted him.
Let's just reset. Do not release.
2, 1.
Was that mine? Was that my fault?
I doubt it. I don't really know.
I died to Spinny Doos. I was gonna say, like, ranged and healers should try and, stand on the edge of the dome to bait them out so that they're not in the middle of everybody as much as possible.
There's an anvil right here.
Yeah, well, there's a Jeeves over here.
I'm an idiot. If you have time to drop a closet, I fucking released. Spans.
I mean, even if we didn't have time to drop a closet, you still released. So.
Right.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm about halfway back. Like, we probably wouldn't be ready to pull until I
What's
got
your
back.
punishment? Run back.
I am.
The whole way.
I have to run back to the entrance first, don't I?
Is that what they call taking a lap?
That's right.
It's because I got slopped.
I thought that's when you sit in someone's lap and. Never mind.
And then what happens to you?
Nothing.
DW
I've seen enough. I've seen enough anime to know where this is going.
Oh, that's what taking a lap means. That apparently not.
DW type / WA. Find the Sophos thing. The group.
Yeah?
Load tab.
What? Okay.
And uncheck player name.
You set me up, Dark Doctor, huh? I would only see that on my Dark Doctor alt. Classic.
Everyone's ready.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is one engagement you will not walk away from.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Show these weaklings why we are the dominant force in the cosmos!
Coming for you, yep.
Oh wow, what the hell? I may have pulled threat. Just I can
Out.
take one more.
Show these weaklings why we are the dominant force in the cosmos!
Just use something to get him up.
What? I did! What the fuck?
Actually,
no, it didn't. It didn't cast. I lied.
Taunt these ads, bros. Taunt these ads.
I felt that.
If you guys can.
I hope you enjoy my invention.
You've left your
Wow.
flanks exposed.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm also like falling asleep right now. I'm so fucking tired.
We got him.
I still have 11 seconds.
Sad fucking times.
4,
You got it, Cuts?
2,
Yep.
1.
Cooking.
I got time to go right there. Our leap's not cooldowns.
That's.
Playing like shit to you and just like standing there.
I got knocked out. Only got 2 down.
Somebody say get 2 stacks, man.
I could have swore somebody said.
I got.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Show these weaklings
We're way behind on heads.
dominant force in the cosmos!
God, they're fucking everywhere.
Need a third for this pod.
2, 1.
Need one more on the other side.
And if you can get one more over here too, that'd be this.
Oh, this is my fault.
3, 2, 1.
Legion, show these weaklings why we are the dominant force in the cosmos!
You can grab him if you can.
Mark it in.
Someone needs to click for me. I've got the debuff.
So click anyone.
I got stunned.
Yeah, I got stunned.
We got it.
Yeah, okay, that's okay. Just wipe, let me get a totem.
What?
Okay, run through bombs.
No mercy!
If you have shock grenade and you jump in the pod, you can still stun people inside the radius.
Yeah, that's what, I think someone mentioned that at the beginning.
I did.
but
Yeah.
I said
Bella
that.
said it.
I said that. I said a lot of things
It's a good reminder.
that are being ignored. I'm being
Maybe that's the problem, Nella. Maybe you say too many things.
I heard you. It was me. I just got it at the very last millisecond.
Bro, Nella told you though.
As I was jumping in, it gave it to me.
Somebody link us in the video.
Better wash your mouth out with soap, Matt.
What's this boss called?
Mashu, bar soap. You have access to?
I only use body wash, dude.
Better be Irish Spring.
That'll work.
Does it taste minty?
Mash will
I
tell
always
you
wondered
in
about that.
2 minutes from now. Mash will tell you.
You're thinking of Dr. Bronner's, Tia.
I am?
Gotta be that lava soap too, like the shit with pumice in it.
Just hurts going down my throat.
Oh,
I thought
need
we
to
had
buy
it
for
bad.
20 seconds.
Like, we used to get our mouth washed out with a bar soap, and then my friend said, "Your mom uses a bar? You're lucky. My mom uses, like, liquid dish soap." I was like, wow.
I'll like
that's-
kill you.
That's bad.
It'll all kill you.
Do we have feast?
There's no feast.
Please.
Got you.
Thank you, guys.
There's no feast, Cuts. What are you doing?
Eating my own food, that's better.
Oh, shit.
Ready.
I'll just do another. A lot of people.
Too bad I just had an image of you putting your brother in a dog kennel and pushing him down the stairs. I don't know why. Did you ever do that?
Uh,
I'm gonna try that with my
Oh,
brother next time.
was it the other way around, Matt?
Yeah, I hear shuddering. I think it might have been the other way around.
5,
We don't talk about that.
3, 2, 1.
This is one engagement.
I'll pull early,
you will
really.
not walk away from.
4, 3, 2, 1.
LOL. Go fuck yourself with that.
yet.
Yeah, I fucking Stormkeeper'd on the boss. I must be blind.
Get fucking wrecked.
Right?
They knew what you were up to. You gotta wait till the ad spawn.
Kill the gators.
Oh my god.
Ow. Damn, dude.
She found the hole in my armor.
We getting out?
Yeah, man. Just wanted to get one last bad death on.
Fire blast.
Gators.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Dead. I used a whole stone, yeah.
Yeah. Careful, running over.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Like that. Someone interrupt that one. Good.
Three, two, one.
Click me.
spawn down. Back to the
Clicking.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Trying to get there.
I hope you enjoy my inventions.
Someone needs to click. I have the debuff.
I had to leave the Pyromancer. She can still cast from. Never mind. She's gonna die.
Gators, gators.
Gotta take 3, Mike.
I hope you enjoy my inventions.
Leave the setup.
Clicking.
There's some going off. Get those first.
Ice is low in the pod.
Watch your step.
It's Res DW in 10 seconds.
Agreed.
I got revival up.
I might die here. I'll
You
stop.
gotta take 3 again, Mike. Sorry.
Sorry, dead.
I have calculated your odds.
Is this safe?
Zero.
If I use this?
Yeah,
Go, go.
should be fine.
Also
4,
drinking.
3,
I'm going off.
1.
Demons! Charge! I have calculated your odds of survival. Zero.
Watch those shock grenades melee.
Four stacks, use personals.
Oh, just use a healing cooldown. Got him. 4 stacks, fucking brutal.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Demons! Watch your step.
Dose out. Dose is out.
Yeah, tanks shouldn't really need a. Oh my god, get.
Damn.
Personals, personals. Lockrock.
It's kind of done. Matt's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No battle reses. I'm running over mines.
I hope you enjoy my invention.
I will be back in 2 seconds.
Flanks exposed.
We'll do one last one, then we'll call it. Failure detection pylon will resume 20.
Res.
I think we have one. I would just always shout during a fusillade. Or, yeah, just fusillade.
What's going on?
Someone's doing coke.
Alright.
No, that's just what my nose sounds like.
When you do coke.
Yeah, after doing a bunch of coke.
What the hell is Petrified Forest?
By that you mean fun dip?
That's in like where you know, it's by Crocodile Hovel, where all the Panthera are, and why is Biggie there? How did you get there?
One last one.
Yeah, if we die, we're dusters.
Like Pledge or like an off-brand.
Swiffer.
Swiffer's a good brand.
Just waiting for
Feather. Yeah, do High Mountain Tauren always have those totems on their back? Because if they do, that's a waste of a class.
No, they don't. But if you're not wearing totems, you're not cool.
Nobody is friends with Shoddy in here. We shut the fuck up.
I am.
Yeah, and I hated it when you were hanging out with him all the time. He's fucking obnoxious. You picked up on that obnoxious shit.
It really is funny hearing you say obnoxious.
I know I'm obnoxious. You say that like I don't know.
I mean, I guess I assumed based on your accusation.
Nella is queen of the artists. She can read louder than any of you.
No need to prove that.
She can read?
Totally, you couldn't please.
Focus, focus, we got this.
Out.
Chomp these ads off, guys. There's one on Doctor in the mid. Good job, guys.
Show these weaklings why we are the dominant force in the cosmos.
Out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Be safe going over, guys. Who's getting the first thing? You got it, Cuts? 4.
Yep.
Alright.
I'm telling you, indicators. Can I get a sec? External.
Can you
Got
go
it.
back? Can you go back? Alright, I only got 2 down.
I think it's pulled the aggro, yeah.
How we looking? How we looking, guys?
Take one more.
That's fine.
Two bats.
Need someone in the pot for the last one.
Get him up.
Oh,
Get wake up.
I mean, that wasn't even a fucking exploit weakness, that was just like a punch. The fuck?
I got Aura Master for this.
I'll grab this.
She has bros. Really good job. Just pay attention. This is where we fall off.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Clicking.
Dispersed.
Bats.
Dusted Cutsman.
That's fucking beautiful.
Watch feet.
Hellstone's bros. Hellstone.
I'm clicking the one close to the close to the boss. Heads up.
Watch the people who are out. They're gonna get the wombo.
Going in.
Can we get her up or what?
30 seconds.
Nope.
Move on.
Oh, yeah, I have a soul stone, so as soon as it's up, I'll use it.
I've got the next bat.
Hellstones, personals, everything.
Mike, you gotta take 3.
Okay, yeah, I thought so.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Bats.
Get Tia. Tia can come.
Yeah.
Span's drink.
I got, you get this, Mike?
Yeah.
Second plots if you haven't.
Watch these bombs. They're right in front of the pod, like 3 of them.
No Phoenix boy? Come on.
3 bombs going off. Use a personal or healing cooldown.
My priest thing is rolling.
Is that it?
It's over.
We got a tricks.
Yeah, I was at the pod. I had cooldowns, healing cooldowns when I was in the pod.
It's all good, brother. Shit happened.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Legion, show these weaklings
Yep.
why we are the dominant force in the cosmos.
You did good progress. This is harder.
This is like the first real mythic boss.
Yeah.
Hugs is just kind of funky.
No wonder we couldn't beat it.
I mean,
We almost
we
did.
did this
Yeah,
in the first night.
Yeah, we almost
this.
completed it
Can
in
we
one
get
night
yours?
with
Yours?
only 13 wipes, as Jacker pointed out, which is fucking ridiculously good.
4,
Why you guys think it's over? Come on, let's do this.
The first few
Yo.
days.
See you in the Nexus.
Keep me up. Fuck! Yes!
That'd be fun.
2.2 billion, easy.
Sucks that we didn't
Just
get
roast that bitch, come on.
I ought to bring us white protection, Miss Doom.
Oh.
But now I have DR at res or whatever it is.
Let me use it. Oh, I have to.
Yeah. 15 seconds I can get up, but the boss will be up by then.
Nice try, guys. We'll get it in battle with Azeroth.
Oh wait, the boss is gonna spawn over here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Get out. Finish your eyes, get away.
Oh, I
Did you
clicked
get
it.
it in BFA?
Oh.
No, I said we might get it in BFA.
Oh, yeah.
Are we required to play during BFA?
We haven't
PvP
charted our
expedition?
expedition yet.
You know, is that a play with egg expedition?
It's just a yacht club reference, isn't it?
Always.
Trim the sheets, bitches.
Dude, listen to Cutsman. He's just sick of our yacht club, huh? Alright.
Raise the jib.
It's probably the best boss in the entire instance. Just spamming Gene Lighting the entire time.
I was gonna say, what, doing 4 million DPS for most of the fight?
Right?
Where were you? Let me scroll down.
Savage.
I like how Biggie makes a fresh alt just to toss all your guys' salads.
What?
He almost tossed yours, bitch.
Dude,
He did, bro.
Biggie's just a god tier DPS.
Right?
You just gotta hope fire doesn't spawn under his feet.
Dude, if you're that good, I hear you don't have to move for mechanics.
It's true.
You do.
Standing
Or you
fire,
that works
get
too.
fired, dude.
No worries.
Do you want to stick around, Jolty, and do your thing? Or...
Here's the storm.
I'm here. If there's people to do it, then I'll do it.
What? Just saying your name.
I'll do it.
Oh, okay.
During one of our wipes, I got some of the work done that I need to get done.
Which one? Which one of the 14?
Dude, 14's nothing.
Yeah, it's really not that bad.